Hey, Shalom. Hey, Shalom. Shalom. Want to start by saying, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahushai, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahushai, Brakta Yahweh, Brakta Yahushai, Kahalam La Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakudash, and also the honor to the apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders great minister in the whole world, and also Shalom to sincere Akima, they pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakudash. And I'm back here again with another lesson. And this lesson is going into first human case of flesh eating. Okay, flesh eating screwworm parasite confirmed in the U.S. Okay, before I go ahead, I want to tap this precept right here in the book of Deuteronomy, 28. Let's see. Excuse me. Let me do this. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 61. Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, then we, however, Shimon shall bring upon thee until thou be destroyed. Right? Let's read this in AMP. Also, the Lord Yahweh will bring on you every sickness. There's so many sickness that our people are facing right now because what? Because we have forgotten the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. You know, our diet is all messed up, eating different, food we're not supposed to be eating, and that causes what? Same diseases to be upon us. Okay, and on top of that, this we know the elect for sure. The Heavenly Father Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is gonna heal them. But when you go back into 2020, we know Jake bowed down to Esau and took those jump shots. And so right now you don't know what them jump shots are producing within your body, man. Okay? And this right here, you don't know if this is being caused by the jump shot. Shit, to me, I'm thinking about the jump shot, man. It's a first human case. You see what I'm saying? Okay? So it says, let me read this in the AMP. Also, the Lord Yahweh will bring on you every sickness and every plague which is not written in this book of this law until you are destroyed. In NLT, the Lord will afflict you with every sickness and plague there is, even those are not mentioned in the book of instruction until you are destroyed. So there's a lot of plagues that, especially to do with the disease that are going to come upon our people, that were not written in the Bible. And this is this year we're seeing it right now, man. Okay? It's the first human case of flesh eating. It's like HHS told Reuters patient had returned from where? El Salvador. And what is El Salvador? Over there, I want to say Central America, right? Central, South America, between now. And who are those people in there? They're what? They're Israelites of the northern tribes. But beef industry said person had traveled from Guatemala, right? Now they're trying to blame it on food, which is that's what he always does anyway. It said the USA Department of Health and Human Services on Sunday reported that the first human case in USA of travel associated New World screwworm flesh-eating parasite from an outbreak affected the country. The case, investigated by the Maryland Department of Health and the U.S. Centers of Disease Control Prevention (CDC), was confirmed by the CDC as a New World screwworm on the 4th of August, and involved a patient who returned from travel to El Salvador And it's like HHS spokesman Andrew G. Nixon said in email to Reuters. And let me go back here. Let me see. Okay, same thing. ABC. Right, you see it. So there you go.
A flesh-eating parasite has been detected here in the U.S. for the first time. It's really gross looking too, isn't it? This is the New World screwworm, and it was detected in a person in Maryland who had just returned from El Salvador. There is currently an outbreak in that country. The screwworm is...
Right. Let's go from there. All right, let's go from there to the book of Matthew. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 7. It says, For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. The key word is pestilences, man. Let's look up in NLT. It says nation will go to war against nation, which is happening right now, and kingdom against kingdom. That also is happening. There will be famines. A famine of food hasn't really kicked in, but that's coming in, man. The cost of living is getting extreme high. Earthquakes in many parts of the world. Okay, they don't really show. All right, you know what? That's okay. We're going to look it up here. Pestilences real quick. Right here, the disease, or figuratively a pestilence, right? Let me see if they give us any precepts right here. Luke 21:11, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights and great signs shall be there from heaven. This is all happening right now, man. All right, let's see what's this right here. Yeah, let's look up First Maccabees 15:21. Let me see. This is my talking about that wicked ass dude, man. Antioch Epiphany. No, I'm talking about something else. Okay. All right. Let's try First Maccabees 10:61 and see what I was talking about. Okay, this is talking about a pestilent fellows of Israel, men of wicked life, assembled themselves against him, accusing him. All right, I see what that is talking about. Okay, cool. So that's when he's talking about a pestilent fellow, pestilent. Okay, all right, I see it. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, that person is a pest, a pest, a pest. Okay, I see it. That's good. Yeah, they'll probably call us a pest anyway because us believing in truth. But okay, but that priest right, he's talking about pests. He's talking about diseases. That's gonna be be happening in these last days, man. Okay, let's go to the book of Jeremiah, 28 and verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of all prophesy both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of war and of evil and of pestilence. Now I want to look up this word pestilence here, see what he says. The bar. Cattle disease, okay. Right. So cattle disease, and that's what they're trying to say. This moving, these moving. This first human case of flesh eating parasite was, just trying to say it was from cattle, right? Okay. Uh, Leviticus 26 and 25, and I'll bring a sword upon you that shall avenge the quarrel of my covenant. When ye are gathered together within your cities, I will send the pestilence among you. You shall be delivered in the hand of the enemy. Okay, which this is, kept happening to our people. And it's about to happen again. Okay? The history is about to repeat itself. Second Chronicles 6 and 28. If there be death in the land, if there be pestilence, if there be blasting or mildew, locusts or caterpillars, if there be enemies besiege them in the cities of their land, whatsoever sore or whatsoever sickness there be. This probably should be more, right? Then war prayer or supplication soever shall be made of any man or any of thy people Israel, when everyone shall know his own soul or his own grief shall spread forth his hands on his house, then hear thou from heaven thy dwelling place, and forgive and render unto every man according to his ways, so whose heart thou knowest, for thou only knowest the hearts of the children of men, that they might fear thee to walk in thy ways, so long as they live in the land which thou gavest unto our fathers. And this, things like that happen back then. Okay? And those things are about to happen again. But the only ones who's going to really come out of it are the elect. When you read, the book of Job, the 5th chapter, Psalms 91. Okay? Only the elect is going to be delivered from all these plagues that the Heavenly Father is about to send upon earth, man. Okay? Ezekiel 5 and 12. A third part of thee shall die with the pestilence, and with famine shall they be consumed in the midst of thee, and a third part shall fall by the sword around about thee, and I'll scatter a third part into all the winds, and I'll draw out a sword after them. You see, this Yahweh shall always, punish our people for being wicked, and the Heavenly Father Yahweh is about to do the same thing. Except this time, you're not going to be scattered among the four winds. You're going to be taken into those FEMA camps, okay? But the pestilence is going to get you. Famine, lack of food is right there. That's a plague right there. You're going to be, it's going to be right there. Okay, fall by the sword is going to be right there. You being driven, into the winds in the town we live in today. You're going to be driven into those FEMA camps. And if you don't get driven to those FEMA camps, you're going to be you're going to flee into the mountains or wilderness. You're going to die there by the beasts of the field, man. Okay? All right, let's go. That's all right. Let's go from there. It's Jeremiah 14. No. Yeah, okay, it's not there. But that's good. Let's go and do this. Revelation chapter 18 and verse 1. In verse 8, it says, therefore shall plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine. She shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is Yahweh by Hashem who judgeth her. And this is what we're about to see. It's going to be plague after plague, coming upon America, man. Okay? Let's go to the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15. 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I'll bring plagues. Behold, saith the Lord, I'll bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. This is what the Heavenly Father is bringing upon upon the earth. It's like, yeah, for weakness I've extended put the whole earth, and the helpful works are fulfilled. There's no stopping of the plagues coming up on the earth, man. Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 37. Behold, the plagues drew nigh, and are no slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bring forth a son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, of her birth great pains compares to a womb, which pains when the child come forth, they slack no a moment. Even so shall know the plagues, like even so shall know the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the war shall mourn, and the sorrows shall come upon on every side. It's gonna be plagues after plagues coming up on, especially America, man. Okay, America's gonna get plagued the worst. Okay, and this is where we about to start witnessing. And it hasn't gone. It's like it has not gotten bad yet. It's gonna get worse. Okay, one day you're gonna wake up, man. People gonna be, getting hit by plagues and turn into motherfucking zombies, man. So with that, man, just quick lesson going into first human case for flesh eating, parasite detected in USA.